What up, folks? I'm ultrazillatoys. Today I have a review of the Robot Spirits Back Arrow Briheight GIGAN. Huh? That's right, my zillions. We have yet another Briheight. Like I said, this is the only other one I have. I said it in the last review for Briheight Muga. We have a Briheight GIGAN, not to be confused with the Toho GIGAN. However, we got this really cool kind of robot Ultraman upgrade guy from the anime, Back Arrow. This is kind of the antagonist of the series, or at least like the first half of the first season. I don't know how it ends up, but I feel like he ends up on the good side. I could be wrong there. But that's the feeling I got from, like, let's say the 14 episodes I watched or so. This is a really cool looking figure. The Muga was really good, and I figured let's finish this all up. We also did the Figure Arts minis of from this series, so I got all the stuff done, getting all the stuff done finally, because it came from the backlog. Done of this series that I had, which, when I was watching it, I really liked, and that's why I picked everything. Well, not everything. I didn't get the actual Figure Arts figures from this, but, I did get these two Robot Spirits and the Figure Arts minis. So without any further ado, let's get to this review. So here's our GIGAN. GIGAN. It's a GIGAN. Out of the package, and it is a really cool. As you can see here, there is like some openings on his back. We do get these things to put in there. They're kind of like wingy thingies, but also like almost like a cape. So they're red and blue, and they have these little ball joints on the top, but I find that it's very hard to get in here, and I feel like even with heat, there's going to be some stress on these, and I'd rather not break them, so I'm just going to keep them off. But I just wanted to show you that we do get those as the first, accessory. It's kind of part of them, but it's an accessory. We also get hands. I might as well show you those as well. Very oddly done here. We have some open hands, and I dropped a holding hand as well, I think. Actually, 1, 2, 3. No, 4. There is another hand that I must have dropped. But here is the gist of it. You get holding hands, and you get open hands. We'll get to what, goes in that holding hand in a second, but I did want to show we get a whole stand system. You get one of those adapters as well for, like, other ones. And then, you get little parts there. I just don't want to take any of this stuff out. There's also this one's on runners, and I feel like I'm doing this like this because I feel like I'm starting to think, even though I really liked the last one, Muga, like, I think I'm just gonna try to sell these. I'm just trying to get rid of this stuff, guys. So the less I do with them, the better, so they stay kind of whole. And the last accessory is his giant weapon. It's kind of like a spear thing. Really nice. Blue in here, like a turquoise, and then orange. Nice black trim there, and like a gray, like a dark orange here, and then the bottom. I do have a hand here. So you take out that part, and you put that part in, like so. Here. And we'll pop the hand in the figure. Take out these fist hands. Pop this in here. And there you go. It's pretty awesome. It holds it really good just with one hand. So that is cool because it's really big. Sometimes these big weapons kind of tend to make these figures flop. But that looks awesome, and we might as well just keep it here. Fist hands. That was the other hand we got. Really nice. There's like metallic green on them, which looks really cool. And then like the red orange, plastic, which goes all around, is pretty nice. It's got a red orange plastic then the regular orange, and then, you know, these kind of like black trims around. And then, like the Muga figure that we reviewed, we got translucent parts, this time in green, but there's not a ton of them. Like the Muga has like a ton of translucent parts. This one has some, you know, we got some in the back here, and then we got some more in the back here, but it's still not as much. It's funny that it's all on the back. But it looks really good, translucent green this time, which is excellent. We do get these weird feet, like we did with Muga. They look cool though, you know, cool enough. The legs in total look pretty good. It has these, I should say, these hip skirts, like armored hip skirts, which looks cool. And like the best one, I feel like, is in the back. I like this giant one with the blue. I think that looks really, really good. The rest of the back looks pretty nice as well. This is just metallic green paint. It's not a translucent part up here, but it all looks very, very nice from the back. The colors are just excellent. You know, everything is pretty complementary of each other. Then the arms look real nice. I like these gauntlets here in that same blue, like kind of like a dark blue. The upper arms look good. Again, the back of the arms look excellent with the translucent green. We have the translucent green again. On these shoulder pads, these things do move around. You keep them out, keep them in, however you want. But they're very, very nice looking. The chest is kind of plain. It's kind of cool. It's kind of plain, though. But then you got these parts that come up from it. In the midsection looks all right. And then the head sculpt is pretty cool. It's unlike the Muga. I feel like this one is more Gundam-esque in a way, or like, you know, just mecha we've seen before, like influenced. Except I really like these kind of horns. I think that's kind of unique. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I do like it. Again, the translucent parts are what rocks here. Really nicely done. It's a really good piece. They both are. And if I didn't have to get rid of stuff, I probably wouldn't, because, like I said, like in the Muga review, and do go check it out if you haven't, because I obviously said a lot of things. They're just really nice, and they go really well on the robot shells, and, like, you know, it's a really excellent robot spirits figure. So real nice. We do have articulation. The head moves, the body moves. It's pretty good. Shoulder moves very well. And then you got a swivel there as well. This moves out of your way, like I said. I think the whole piece might move. And then you have a double jointed elbow. And then the wrist is on ball joints. The hip skirts all move. So you can move the legs a little bit. I think there's a drop down joint here. Feels like it, but it's definitely. Ooh, it's not a drop down joint, but it's like a joint. See that held joint in there? Kind of moves back and forth, so it gives you extra movement. It's pretty good. You know, you have a swivel at the thigh as well. And then you have the double jointed knee, which it works pretty good, you know, considering there's all this like armor blocking it. At the foot, you have this forward ball joint at the end here, and I believe this should move. Oh, it moves outwards. Oh, it's different than the other one. It's interesting. It moves out. Whoa, it moves in two spots, and I just popped off. The part in the back I popped off. But yeah, there's some decent movement on this guy for sure. Here's the part I just popped off as I was moving it. As you can see underneath, it's kind of metallic. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I like this guy a lot. And for your size comparisons, first up here is a Gigan with a Muga, and as you can see, he's way bigger than the Muga. Here's Gigan with Gigan, because I had to do it. And last but not least, here it is with a couple other robot spirits you might have in your collection, and he's bigger than those too. And my final thoughts, this is an excellent figure, just like the Muga was. Really nice. If you like robot figures, this is very cool. It's a nice design. I do dig them for sure. Really just awesome. There's nothing bad to say here. It is very, very cool. Like, even if you don't put in those things on the back, which I'm not doing right now, like, I think they're very nice. Like, again, if it wasn't for me just trying to clear stuff, I'd probably keep these. But yeah, I think my decision is I'm going to toss them on my eBay shop. You know, maybe, you know, give them a nicer home. This home is a mess right now. And the more things I could get rid of, the better. But this is definitely a really, really nice figure. And there you go, guys. That is my review. Hope you dug it. Hope you dug these back arrow reviews. A little look into my backlog. You know, get rid of like a little section. All of them are now done. Did them all this week. And let us know your thoughts on this series if you've watched it before. And if you haven't, I'd recommend it. It's very, very cool. You can watch it on Crunchyroll. And there you have it, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go and sub yourself for daily content. And let me help you diversify your collection. Until next time, peace out, peeps.